Hey guys, it's me, and today's tutorial we're going to be learning on how to do foundation, concealer, and tra translucent powder. Okay, what you need to do is grab a thick blending brush. This blending brush I'm using is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's a blush brush, if I hope I'm saying that right. And notice how thick these bristles are. You know how thick the top is. That's what you need. That's what you need is use. That's what you need for your concealer because you don't want to end up like being very cakey and stuff. And after that, use a beauty blender. Make sure the beauty blender is very damp for full coverage. And sorry for my beauty blender being this dirty. I'm gonna wash it this week because I'll be going to vacation. Okay, the first step you need the first step you need is moisturizer first. And the moisturizer I'm using is e.l.f. Skin. It's Holy Hydration. It's pretty good. It's lightweight and it's fragrance free if you don't feel like using fragrance. What you need to do is take a teeny tiny, like this, a little dab right here and right here, and start rubbing it all over your face. You want to make sure you get each area of the face for primer. And you gotta make sure this whole face is covered. Today I'm using like half of my face right here to show you demonstration. And once you finish putting the putting the face cream on, it can be any kind of face cream you want. It doesn't have to be e.l.f. It can be like Neutrogena or any other kind of brand. Okay, if you want if you have like oily skin, dry skin, if you have like oily skin, normal to oily skin, I highly recommend using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Primer. This one is actually the Broad Spectrum SPF 20. If you this helps help with your T-zone, but if you prefer like expensive stuff, you can use that. But if you have like pores or anything like that, I highly recommend the jelly. And I got it upside down. I'm sorry. If you read that backwards, this is a jelly primer. It's 24 hours hydrating blur primer. If you have like dry skin, I highly recommend you this because this helps like with pores and stuff, and it's hydrating too. And give yourself a little minute. Okay, for the T-zone, I use a teeny tiny dab of this right here on the nose for that shine to get rid of, and make sure you rub it all over the place, like going full blown ham on your nose and T-zone. If you have like various pores. But if you have like redness like I have, use a color corrector. I prefer green if you have like redness. If you have like redness, use a color corrector primer. Color corrector, like this shade. Okay, for the primer I'm using is Maybelline Jelly Poreless Primer. This helps mattify your skin. It helps get your skin that mattifying look. But if you prefer, like, what if you do prefer like a glassy skin? I highly recommend to look for primer that make your skin all glowy and stuff. But if you prefer matte skin and pores invisible, I highly recommend use like poreless primers that gives you that mattifying skin look. Give you that mattifying skin look. Now make sure you rub it all over your face. Make sure you get everything settled. Okay. Once that stuff is ready, get your primer. The primer I'm using is Revlon Color Stay, but if you have a different primer or different shade, if you have a different primer shade, you can use that too. But you can use it too. Okay, I use it. Okay, sometimes I get primer on, put it on my wrist like this. See what I'm doing? But if you have like a pan, do that too. If you don't want your hands dirty. Okay, here I go. Just grab 2 pumps of your primer like this, and do it like this. Okay, then see what I'm doing. It's rubbing it in your arm, back of your hand, and dab, dab, dab like this, because you want to get all that amount on there. Okay, you see that? Okay, what I'm gonna do is, hang on. Okay, if you have like dark eyes, like behind, just do this. You can use a color corrector for like under eyes. You can use like a peach color. And make sure you blend that dot in under your eye like this. See the difference? See the difference? It's helping the under eye a bit. Okay, now for the... I almost completely forgot that. Now for the primer. Now, see what I'm doing is a dabbing motion on the face. See how... See what I'm doing? Make sure you don't go over the eye, because you don't want your under eyes get all cakey and stuff. Okay, see what I'm doing is... Okay, grab your beauty blender and start blending it out like this. Start blending this out evenly. No streaking. No streaking, because if you do, it will be streaky and cakey. Make sure it's a very light coverage, because you don't... Okay, see what I'm doing? Okay, see? Make sure you get every area of your face right now. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Before and after. Sorry for my lighting, it's not that great. But I'm trying my best. See what I'm doing right there. Now, if you have this blush up, if you have like liquid blush, like this one, you can just do a tiny dab right here and... What if it's... Hang on. YouTube being a real dick. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, you have like cream liquid blushes. Use the bottom of your beauty blender to give it a little bit like a light coverage and make sure it's not too much coverage. And after that, grab your concealer. And look down like this. Make sure you add not a lot, a little bit of coverage on the face. And make sure you dab, dab, dab again on the under eye. So you have the foundation. This one I'm using is a Lifter by Maybelline, but you can use any kind of brand of concealer that has like full coverage or medium coverage. If you don't feel like using full, you can use like lighter coverage. But I highly recommend to get the Maybelline Lift Foundation Concealer because it has full coverage and it's hydrating on the eyes. Now make sure you get all that crease controlled. And sometimes I feel a little bit mischievous. I do like this to give my face a lift a little bit, like brighten it a bit. And sometimes I use the extra like right here on my head. See what I'm doing? Just keep on dabbing your face like this. Okay, now you got this side right here all good and there. Grab your translucent powder. That's it. My shade I'm using is Sun Beige. You can use any color of foundation. Grab your beauty puff, and dark. See what I'm doing is making sure I don't have no extra underneath. And make sure you go for the under eyes first before you do anything else. See what I'm doing is making it more even as I can. See? My face, this face here is still clear and shiny, but look at this. It is perfect. Look at this. It is clear and matte. Make sure you get everywhere. As you can. Just make sure you get everywhere as you can. And also, don't forget to add your setting spray, and also fix your eyebrows. Sorry for my hair being all frizzy. It's raining right now, like cats and dogs a bit. And this is how you do foundation. So this is how you do foundation. All you need is a beauty blender. If you don't have a brush like I do, use a damp beauty blender. Use a damp beauty blender if you have one, and use any kind of translucent powder, foundation, any kind of primer or anything like that. Just to do that, okay? Thank you, and like and subscribe to my channel and follow for more lip sync shorts. Bye.